The smile on the face of our dear Eleanor was a sight quite unlike any seen there before. Filled bags, packed our car, packed from bottom to top. Ellie prayed that someday our mad packing would stop. But soon all was ready, on our way we must get. Was there any more needed, things we should not forget? Wait, Daddy, wait. Ellie yelled with such stress. Where are lamb, me and bear, and my books and my dress? So I must have these things or I simply won't go. It's my flowery dress for Lee's wedding, you know. Mama jumped to the rescue, Pat and E on her knee. Don't worry, my sunshine, they're packed here in case 3. She unzipped that case, proving once and for all we had packed every need for our belle of the ball. So I climbed in my seat with Bree close by my side. We both turned to ensure E was ready to ride. With that one final check, there was no more to do except drive to Roche Harbor in a day, maybe 2. Alas, we'd not driven for more than 3 miles when these questions all started, all preceded by smiles. Dad in the army, what else did you do? It's a question she's asked me more times than a few. When he hears West Point cheers of "Go Army, beat Navy," she slyly replies, "Yeah, beat 'em, beef gravy." She knows 10 minutes, 1 minute stand in the door. Airborne school is a school he would surely adore. But I've started to run out of stories to use. If I tell one I've told, he will simply refuse. Daddy, I know that. What else did you do? So I spin brand new tales, all exciting, all true. We talked of my flying the chopper Apache. More than guns, more than rockets, it's that name she finds catchy. Why did you go Army? Will you ever go back? So I told E the tale of my MS attack. As much as you tell one so young and so sweet, I told of the time when my heart skipped a beat. With a tear in my eye, I talked of those days in a faraway land when I first heard that phrase. I talked of those tests that start of my stress when a colonel declared simply, "You have MS." It's like bike MS. Daddy chimed her innocent chimes. For a part of E knows these words only as rhymes. But E knows the pain of my MS on me. She sees when I can't bend my arm or my knee. My Eleanor knows there are times I can't walk, so we'll sit just us two, just to cuddle and talk. And then there are times when my voice is so weak, no others will hear all the words when I speak. But he hears my words, she hears what I say. Yes, he understands even on my worst day. When we can't run and play, she'll ask, "'Cause of MS?" Adding, "It's okay, Daddy," when I sadly say yes. We talked of those days before I was me, but soon there were sights more important to see. We drove down a highway, we stopped for a night. We rode on a ferry that was quite a delight. We finally arrived at the island resort. For that drive when just 5, he was quite a good sport. Their wedding was here, what a fine grand affair. How love of this bride and that groom filled the air. Ellie gazed all amazed as each promised their life, until Ryan kissed Leah, now husband and wife. Then after their vows came the party that night. All the suits, all the dresses, every light shining bright. All at once Eleanor saw she now had her chance. When the Irish band played, she exclaimed, "Now let's dance!" We started to twirl and to twirl and to twirl and to twirl like there's no other need for this girl but to twirl and to spin in her frilly white gown. I started to grin, but it turned to a frown. I tried to enjoy this a moment or two, but I couldn't, I shouldn't, I won't. Why would you? I watched as he twirled so happy and free. Next I looked at Bree dancing, then I looked down at me. My legs, they can't dance, no they surely can't prance. If I try standing straight, well that's taking a chance. My legs, they can't dance, but they never quite could. So I rose up to join like we all hoped I would. Well, I stumbled and bumbled and limped across the floor. We all laughed as we danced like we've never before. First, Daddy, be careful, warned worrisome E. Soon dance now with Mama, then now twirl with me. Ellie showed grave concern when I spun my first spin. When I spun back around, her face shined with a grin. Yes, I knew he would dance so much more than I could, but here at this party, was there any who would? dance more than this girl who just wants to whirl and wants to show daddy how much she can twirl. Ellie twirled and she twirled in her white frilly gown till the wedding tune ceased. He had closed the ball down. After 5 fun-filled days with fond memories to keep, we drove back to Portland for a night of good sleep. We asked dear sweet Ellie, what was your best part? Twirls with mama and daddy. Such words filled my heart. If I wear my dress, daddy, when the sun lets us see, will you dance more with mama than twirl more with me? I leaned in much closer and gazed in the face of my little love before one last embrace. We'll dance more, my dear, please be sure this is it. I know you'll never stop. I vow I'll never quit.